This video is a continuation of the Comfy UI playlist, where I explained basic prompts in the third video and modifiers in the fourth video. In this video, we will look into modifiers for artists. If you're interested in replicating paintings from famous artists, it's essential to understand artist modifiers. This modifier allows us to generate images in the style of renowned artists such as Vincent van Gogh, John Constable, and many more. Imagine a futuristic robot painting by Vincent van Gogh. What do you think it would look like in his style of painting? Let's look at the image generated by Stable Diffusion. Looks like he had brought his own unique perspective to the concept of robotics, blending his characteristic brushstrokes and vivid color palette with a futuristic twist. As you can see, these images closely resemble Vincent van Gogh's iconic style. It's as if the legendary artist had stepped into the 21st century. AI technology has remarkably replicated his signature look and simulate the style of a famous artist like Van Gogh and create such stunning artwork. Now, let's look at the artist modifier in our prompt. Mostly, we place this type of modifier at the beginning or end of a prompt. In this example, I have generated two images. One having the modifier Vincent van Gogh at the beginning of the prompt, and the other at the end of the prompt. We can see here, the image on the left closely resembles the face of Vincent van Gogh. Next on the right side, if we see, the image looks more of a painting with a depiction of a robot. The examples clearly shows position of artist modifiers has a significant impact on images generated by Stable Diffusion. If you have a question, where do we find this artist for inspiration and ideas, then? Stable Diffusion has such details. Simply search for a Stable Diffusion artist list. You should get results like this. This is a collection of a large number of artist lists, which can be used in the prompt for Stable Diffusion. This is the most detailed official website for Stable Diffusion's artist modifiers. The artists are listed in alphabetical order, which makes it easy to find the artist you're looking for. You'll notice that some artists prefer portrait painting of humans, while some prefer scenic landscapes. To use the style of a particular artist, you can simply copy their name from the artist directory and paste it in your prompt after a word by, as shown here. Now that you're familiar with using the artist modifier, let's take a look at some common issues that may arise when using it. The first will be placement of artist modifiers and conflicting with other modifiers. Comparing the two sets of images. The first set shows a subtle hint of Van Gogh's style, while the second set embodies a more pronounced reflection of his distinctive brushstrokes and techniques. The other reason could be that the prompt is for a portrait, but your artist modifier is someone who only paints landscapes. In such a case, Stable Diffusion may not have any portrait paintings by that artist, which can result in an imperfect portrait, such as an unattractive facial expression. Next could be that you are using some wrong modifiers, such as super realistic or photorealistic in your prompt. Now, the artist modifiers like John Constable is a painter and not a photographer. The reason also could be that the prompt may have been copied from somewhere, with keywords like Unreal Engine, Unity, or Blender. These keywords are used to give 3D effects, which we'll cover in the future. This keyword may spoil the result, hence you should write your own prompt. You can also include multiple artists in your prompt by separating their names by comma. This will generate images with a mix of multiple different styles. Note that the weight of the artists will then depend on the order in which their names are. Artist at the start will have more influence on the image, so you will have to think in such prompts.